Hello and welcome back to the Doombringer Duel League. I'm an idiot and I said we were going to be watching Escanor versus Demsix, but that is not the case. Instead, we have actually what is for me one of the most hyped matchups in the entirety of this 9-week season. It's going to be Reki versus Gaia. Reki, the guy behind the netcode, really strong player, fantastic mechanics, not in the form of his life, as evidenced by the fact that I have beaten him recently. But on his day, and especially when the pressure's on, I don't know what it is about tournament play for Reki. He becomes so much better, and he's up against the Finnish phenom in Gaia, who needs no introduction, but I'll give him one anyway. He is my favorite arena FPS player. He is the most exciting arena FPS player. He RJs entirely too much. He's an emotional player as well, and I really like that. He is a 2-time TimCon champion. Can we please talk about that? Those are actual lands in CPM. And he also got second place in the Diabotical tournament at TimCon. And he's won Doombringer events at TimCon and all sorts of other things. He's an absolute legend. Lovely guy. He has his work cut out for him, though. Cygnus, Reki, and Sixy Wuffy. So Reki has always been really good. Cygnus is arguably the second best player in Doombringer. And Sixy is apparently having a very good game with Strong Sage right now, who I would have expected to walk over Sixy, but Sixy's in great form, looking better than ever. On the other hand, we have Reki, master of the RecTech netcode. He's got great hit scan. He's a smart player. He's a disciplined player. On his good day, both of these guys can show up and play at very different levels. They are quite volatile in that sense. And yeah, Reki has a mixed bag. Strong Sage, who is getting stronger and stronger. Gaia should be in playoffs. And then Corpus, a little bit of a freebie there, I think, for Reki. But we'll see. We will see. And I think that's enough preamble. Let's get into this. It is Duel 1.
Three, two.
On board. With the Finn. Picking up way. He's got great movement as well, this guy. Watch out for that. Reki as well, actually. Both really make the most of the Doombringer specific movement mechanics. Of course, as I say that, just Caster's Curse in the extreme, shotgun in the back. Now Gaia punching the floor. He's going to make his way over to bottom way 8. Isn't that? Now has to defend from the low ground, but he should be able to. Reki! More like Reckless. And I ain't talking about the European League of Legends player. Oh, what is... You are insane! So, a little bit of backstory behind Reki's name. In the sign-up sheet for the Doombringer Duel League, you had to say if you had a sponsor. And Reki put GMT. Now, he wasn't being serious, but I'm a stickler for the rules. And if you say I'm your sponsor, you will wear my tag. And you will wear it with pride. Big shotgun blast. It's going to be hard for Guy to get out. He's going to take spill. No off the spawn. Taken out. Can't get to the LG. Reki covers that nicely. Low way 8. Should be able to go to red from here. It's all looking good. It's all looking good for red. 5 seconds till the megas are really awkward amount of time for Gaia. He just can't stick around for it. Maybe we'll be able to see if he can get some damage on it. Gotlin comes out. It's not horrendous. But I don't believe Gaia has an LG or a rail. So deterring him from picking up that mega is pretty much impossible. Dropping down now. Into a direct though. YA as well. Evening this up a little bit and up close. We see Gaia come out on top. But too slow. Too slow. You hate to see that. Huge stack though for Reki. Can't believe he hit that. hitting it very well here. Reki has to walk away. But Guy didn't stick around for the red. He goes for a rail himself. And now through the tellies, we go a chasing and Reki's on top of him. I feel like that's such a wasted opportunity for Guy. Could have been on the red. Could then be fighting for this mega on merit. Instead, he's really going for a bit of a steal, I think. If Reki... Maybe RJ, though, he could have defended it. But still. I think Guy's position should have been better than it currently is. We'll see if Reki can push in and get the kill. He will. Dropping onto a couple of 25s as well certainly doesn't hurt. Unfortunate. Unfortunate for Guy. Still, plenty of time on the clock. We're up top. Reki ready for it. Got the read. Big rocket though from Gaia. And now on the double low ground. Reki just straight through the telly. He's playing with real confidence right now. But should he? Big damage once again. Gaia looking to defend the red. I think he will. Reki gets top way A. Immediately switches for bottom way A as well. Stacks in favor of Reki. Pushes in. The LG's strong. What server are we on? Oh, we're on EU as well. I am slightly... I'm always slightly confused by Reki's ability to play under pressure. Because in practice, he is nothing like he is in tournament. Like, you're watching this and you go, okay, Reki, what's he going to use? No, is he going to win the whole thing? Is he going to be the one that takes down Zorikwa? And then you'll practice against him and you'll beat him. Like 2 maps out of 5. For whatever reason, he's just got ice in his veins when it comes to actual competition. And he plays not just up to the level of practice, where some people sort of play much worse than in practice. Reki plays better. I don't think that's ever been untrue. In every tournament he's entered. Always better. Doesn't hurt when you hit flicks like that. Some say it helps. Guy with an opportunity. Doesn't quite take it. Does some damage. Does some serious damage. And I think that it's enough to make a fight happen. Great damage now from Gaia. 31 HP. All that Reki has. But he's going to use the shotgun. He's going to knock Gaia away. But he's not on the red. Gaia, crucially, should be. Another 2 25s. Ooh. Does Reki get mega? No, he goes bottom way. Yeah, Guy can't go for the jump, I don't think. Even crossing here is dangerous. Oh, I would be so tilted. I would be so tilted if I was Guy right now. Reki is making some disrespectfully aggressive plays. Which, when you've got the sort of lead that he does, and what? When you've got the sort of lead that he does, you can play like this. And apparently you can just hold that W kick all the way home. Reki in fine form. It is so weird. How was I beating Reki yesterday? Because I couldn't beat him like this. No way. Playing so well. Hitting everything. He's got great reads. He's pretty fundamentally on the top items at the right time. His weapon selection's great. Hard to fault him right now. Bye. He can't do any wrong right now. And you get this feeling sometimes in arena FPS games, where everything goes your way. You can 360, you can dance, you can pirouette on cue. None of it matters. You pick up every item, you hit every shot. Even the shots you don't hit, they don't matter. You're catching people out the air with LGs. One to 20. Nice. Ooh. Gaiia? Oh. This is interesting. So we're going to be thinking about the next map now. Going to be going to Gaia's pick on GT4. GT4, different map, a little bit quicker. Reki's good on it, but I wouldn't say he's especially proficient on GT4. And I think Gaia's quite fortunate that we do have both Tox and Arrow in the pool, because it means that Reki doesn't ban GT4 against him. And this has been a map where Gaiia has historically done very well. A lot of his biggest wins have been off the back of GT4. Rel OP. True. Don't know about that one, boys. There we go then. That is map 1 in the books. Reki coming out on top, and it wasn't particularly close, if we're honest. What could Gaiia do better? I don't know. Reki, so strong on the map. So strong today in particular. It's going to be tough to beat. But on GT4, different lease on life. We'll see what he can do as Reki and Gaiia on the server. And it looks like we are going to be readying up here on GT4. Here we go. Can Gaiia start to mount a comeback, or will the netcode genius be taking a 2-0 victory here? We're about to find out. I'm on board with Reki, who I am sponsoring. Good start for Reki. LG not super strong here though. Playing on the high ground with the rail. He's going to get himself on the Mega, but could find it a little bit difficult to get away here and really make... Oh, no! Oh, Reki, you madman. What in the world is that? What in the world is that? Straight in, hits the... Just enjoy the show, ladies and gents. Unescaped the defrag at him. Even in the Doombringer Duel League, we're talking about the defrag. Adam has just shouted the word defrag in my ear. Don't appreciate that. Oh! 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 Strange things are occurring on my screen, boys. I'm not going to lie to you. Standard Doombringer fare. What does bitter man mean? Are you talking about me? I'm so old. Got long is the best gun in the game. I think. Got the highest DPS. By far, actually, now that I think about it. Of course I don't know my Quake lore. I barely know anything. I'm an actual moron.
You've taken the lead.
What's Quake 2? I don't want to find out. I fear that it might have deleterious effects to my romantic relationships. Bang. Car's at work. And if he wasn't at work, he'd be casting. Lovely work from Gaia here. Yeah, nobody asks how is Quake, do they? They always ask what is Quake, never how. Gaia looking like Gaia at the moment. Which is a joy to watch. Gonna get clocked by that rail, comes out with a swing, hits that, but the shotgun's there. Reki is crafty. You really do have to put him down in situations like that. It's not enough to... Like, he'll, in tournament play, make the most out of every little bit of stack you give him. If he has 100 health, he's going to try and get more damage than you could possibly imagine out of it. Even if it's a Pyrrhic victory in the end. Okay. Reki's in, pushing, no regard for human life.
You're tied for the lead.
Interesting fight. Yeah, just joining us. This is the Doombringer Duel League. 9 weeks of a duel season in a massive league table, followed by some sweet-ass playoffs. We got all the best players in the game, plus some that aren't even in the game, or weren't until like 3 weeks ago, and they're now really good. It's always going to be here at Tim Conlon every Friday, 9 PM European time. Exclamation point, Doombringer in the chat. Buy the game. Support the DBDL. Buy my friend Chris to some lunch. Bang! That was rude, Reki. Hit him with a shotgun from that range. And that would just... This is not because you think the 50 is coming up. This is because you want the 50 to come up that you go there. And that's a tilter. That shotgun was a tilter. I hate to say it. Reki gonna be on this red. One frag to the good. Pushing in. Gaia with the LG on high ground though. Keeping him down. Nobody puts Reki in the corner. High ground's such a ridiculous double-edged sword in this game, but Reki overstays his welcome, no doubt about that. Gaia now collects the way out. He's going to be able to do some damage onto the red. The shotgun from low ground, though, with the knockback, you'd be surprised what it can do. Now, in the back, Reki just gets all the damage done, picks up the LG, and it's over. Gaia will fall, pushing in now with the shotgun. Gaia just needs to get away, and he can't. I think in the past, I always said that Stink Like Sock played Doombringer the most Doombringery way, right? He was the one that abused all the Doombringer specific mechanics. He was one of the first to really pick up on SSG and how quick switching and just optimizing the number of shots you get out there. And I would say Reki is currently the one that's sort of holding that torch and moving with it. Because his weapon selection... well, I mean Zorak War, obviously, but... Reki otherwise. His weapon selection isn't just what a Quake Live player would do. It is what a Doombringer player should do. And then moreover, as Guy does get himself back on the board. Moreover, the way that he uses Doombringer movement, the way that he's aggressive in a way that is only really enabled in Doombringer. He plays this game properly. Oh, what is that? Don't. No, no, no! Gaiia, you madman. He knows he's got to win every fight from here on out, though, so why not take it? You're hoping things go your way already. Why not hope a little bit harder? I can't quite keep up with Reki, though. Like, literally. Didn't know where he was. RJ? Oh! The defensive rockets aren't quite there. Reki puts him down. 2-0. Oh dear. And I think that will be all she wrote. As Gaiia, even with the LG spawn, isn't able to hold off the torrent. It is Reki. Reki's scary on his day. He really is. There we go. GG's Accord and GG's they were 2-0 for Reki, who looked every bit as good as, not even I thought he would. He looked every bit as good as I hoped he would. That was prime Reki play. That was classic Reki play. A well-deserved 2-0. Commiserations to Gaiia. We'll see him later on in the event, of course. We've got a lot of games to play. Still, playoff hope. The playoff dream lives. Anyway, we're going to be playing another match soon. I'm not even going to say which players because it could all be wrong. But we will see you in just a few.